look at the units have that lollollollol has 8 stalkers right now, and kronik here has 4 zealots and 5 stalkers. Oh man, I'm sorry if it's lagging. I don't know what problem. Maybe it's something from the battle.net or something. Because we see a fight going down here. Oh, sorry about that again. I don't know what's gonna happen to the here. As Chronic are trying to pull away his zealots and warping in more stalkers there, which is pretty good. Yeah, have your stalker deal with other people's stalkers, because those zealots are just gonna die while these stalkers just microwave one by one. As we do see a stalker going down to that big force of Chronic. Certainly Chronic has a bigger force right now, and it's not really meant to deal, or really not meant to take a lot of damage. As we see a sentry being made for lollollollol, so it would be pretty smart for him to go for the sentry. And also a robotics facility. I'm pretty curious what's gonna make out of that. Maybe some immortals, because immortals are pretty good with stalkers, but he then canceled it, so fuck what I said. And again, he is gonna make it, so I'm not sure why he did that. He just wasted some time, a lot of time actually. As we see for Chronic here going for that high yield expansion already, taking the one away from the line of attack from lollollollol to Chronic space. So that's pretty smart idea. I'm pretty sure lollollollol will have a hard time finding that or spotting that anytime soon. As you see here, the units tab right here, the blue Protoss is really leading in the unit tab with 13 stalkers, 2 sentries, and 3 zealots. So it is a pretty big advantage right now for Chronic, especially because he had those warp gates pretty early. As for lollollollol, he doesn't even have warp gate technology yet, which is gonna set him back a couple of reinforcements back. And he is again going down again here below the ledge of Chronic. Does he have blink already? Yes, he does have blink already, so he could easily blink over to the top over here and just easily kill all his units or Chronic's units. But it's not really gonna be easy because Chronic here has certainly a bigger number of units compared to lollollollol. As Chronic's here trying to start saturating this high yield expansion over here. And we're just waiting for the fight to break out as we see lollollollol trying to macro up on his stalker counts, but I'm pretty sure he's not gonna be able to catch up to Chronic's stalker count, because I have said it again one more time, 4 warp gates already made and making stalkers compared to lollolollol's 4 gateways, which is also making units, but I can assure you that it's not as fast making units as those warp gates. And we do see an observer being made from that robotics facility, but if he's just gonna make it for that, that's a pretty expensive investment, or a pretty expensive observer. But we do see another observer coming out. I would like to see some immortals come out of that robotics facility, because immortals are really powerful, at least against stalkers. Also some colossus would be nice too. And we will see that observer will see the army composition of Chronic right here. He will know that he is sizably smaller in army count, and I'm not sure if he knows that the expansion is here already. This expansion right here will definitely give Chronic a bigger advantage in economy. As we look at the view from lollollollol, he doesn't really know that the expansion is here already. This would be a really big problem for lollollollol if he doesn't spot this expansion soon. But he do see the army size really of Chronic. Chronic here just smazzing up on stalkers, which is actually a pretty good idea for him. Like, what can defeat stalkers better than stalkers, right? well, maybe some Dark Templars, but again, lollollollol has those observers, so Dark Templars aren't really gonna do well. And again, if one of these guys have any Stalkers, I mean Colossus, they could easily abuse this ledge over here. You can just easily walk through here onto here and just easily pick off some of these buildings or some of those miners over there. As we see an expansion going down for lollollollol, he's moving his units back. I'm pretty surprised. I don't know why. Maybe because he saw that Chroniker is moving out his units one by one. And this is a pretty scary army right now by Chronic. I'm pretty sure this can be the winner right now if a big fight goes on. But it all depends, I guess, on lollollollol's sentry use, because he has one extra sentry compared to Chronic, which I could say that will do a lot, or can factor out a lot as the fight goes on. As we see this fight going down, these zealots here are gonna go down one by one, not even gonna have a chance, but they are gonna give these stalkers an area to see those stalkers up there, and force fields being thrown down by these sentries. So good job by Chroniker taking out those sentries first. As we see some in the microwing here from lollollollol, pulling back all those weak stalkers before they go down, but it really won't be enough to take out Chronic's army because it is just too much. It's just too much. Unknown shield here going down. I don't know why he made that, but these stalkers really are doing a lot of damage to lollollollol's army units, and lollollollol is forced to move back. As we see Chronic units trying to take down these gateways. This is where those factors of having a warp gate and having a gateway differs. So, because if lollollollol has these warp gates over here, we could have easily called out some reinforcements. So warp gate upgrade is very important. As we see Chronic is just gonna take over from this map and gonna take over this game. It should be over anytime soon. And I could say that lollollollol lost this when he didn't make this warp gate, or this gateway to warp gates. That's what I'm sure of. And right now, lollollollol has no units left. There you go. Not even a GG. Pretty upsetting game for lollollollol. It could have gone either way, I could say. But again, if he had made this gateways into warp gates, it would have been a completely different story. Because he has this blink stalkers, which really are really powerful, especially if you know how to micro them. So yeah, hope you guys like that. I'm gonna cast more of my games in a bit, and I'll try to post more videos up during this week. So hope you guys like it. I'll see you guys next time, and bye and peace.